Summer marks the second year one group of students rides for a change. Find out how far they'll go to end one type of trafficking.
Ever wonder what it looks like in the back of a squad car? One reporter took a ride with the boys in blue.
One local business reinvents themselves to help university students. Find out how they can help you. UATV starts right now.
Welcome to UATV News. I'm Nick Camper.
And I'm Katie Davila. Thanks for joining us. 11 young women will take on the assignment of their lives to stand against human trafficking, and 4 of them happen to be Razorbacks. Our very own Maisie Vincent is live on campus with the story. Maisie?
That's right, Katie. These women are on their final stretch to train to bike all the way from Seattle to San Diego this summer. Maddie Carranza is getting ready for the ride of her life to cycle 1,700 miles to inspire others.
I think it's easy to look at it and think that it's way too big to help or to make a difference. And I think that the heart behind Pedal the Pacific is to be a voice for the voiceless.
Human trafficking is the selling of people. An estimated 30 to 45 million people are trapped in modern-day slavery today. The worst part is it's not just happening overseas, but even in our own neighborhoods.
If we recognize as people that those are someone's children, someone's sister, someone's brother, someone's loved one, I think that we can have a better picture of what it looks like to love each other in our own community.
As the trip inches closer, U of A senior and member of the pedaling team, Maddie Carranza says hearing survivor stories and gaining support from others is what she's looking forward to the most.
I think that realizing it more and more, that will be incredibly difficult but incredibly rewarding as we see people joining us and partnering with us as we head down the coast.
The team hopes Pedaling the Pacific will not only spark conversation about the harsh reality of modern-day slavery, but spur others to take action.
Because it starts here, and then it's only supposed to ripple out.
Maddie believes there's not enough reasons to say no to this, and says the first step towards change is awareness.
We would have a greater perspective of what it means to love one another and to love the people that don't have freedom, because we deserve that as humans, as individuals, to have that freedom and to celebrate that and fight for that for one another.
Their journey will begin June 1st and last about 6 weeks. The ladies plan on cycling about 60 miles a day with efforts to raise $250,000. You can keep up with their adventure on the Pedal the Pacific website and their social media pages. Reporting live on campus for the final time, Maisie Vincent, UATV News.
Thanks, Maisie. If you wish to donate or learn more about Pedal the Pacific, visit the website below.
University of Arkansas Police Department serves to keep students, faculty, staff, and campus visitors safe. And for most people, patrol officers represent the first point of contact with university police. UATV's Nancy Flores gives us a look through the passenger seat of a police cruiser. Nancy?
That's right, Nick. I joined the UAPD as a ride-along, and while most people turn around at the sight of blue lights, I cover the other side of the windshield.
I close here.
Go ahead. A lot of it is patrolling and trying our best to be proactive, trying to be seen, trying to deter crime, but, you know, we respond calls to anything.
On a university campus, there's no such thing as a typical night.
Hey guys, I know that you're leaving campus, but it's a tobacco-free campus, okay? So please don't smoke over here, okay? Thank you. That's okay. You'll have a good evening.
Officer Tara Wilder's night on the job starts at 9. During her shift, she checks the exterior of residence halls in both sorority and fraternity houses for anything unusual.
When I'm circling campus, I'm looking for moving violations. I like to check the parking lots for any illegal activity, anyone smoking an illegal substance or some indecent exposure acts or breaking into vehicles. You weren't smoking weed, were you? Don't lie to me. Yes.
Officer Wilder says UAPD operates like any other police department, and she discourages students from underestimating its power.
I mean, this is going to be logged. If this is ever, again, you'll be going to jail, okay? There wasn't that much. I could barely smell it, but don't do this again. This is your first huge break.
Throughout the night, Officer Wilder checks for routine traffic violations.
Passengers, where are you going? I can't tell if the driver is.
A lot of people who drive without their headlights are intoxicated.
With the dispatcher always on duty, UAPD provides year-round services 24/7.
Help me to help you. Let's go through this situation together. I want you to understand that we are not here to harass you or pick on you or whatever negative thought you have of us. Let's change that.
Defining the UAPD jurisdiction can be difficult, but Officer Wilder tells me that wherever there's a call for help, University Police will answer. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Nancy Flores.
Community members interested in participating in the UAPD ride-along can contact Captain Gary Crane for more information.
One Fayetteville company rebrands itself so it can help students, quote, do college better. UATV's Allie Lynch tells us more about the business's new image.
The company, once known as Campus Concierge, is now named Do College Better. The business here provides academic tutoring for all college-level classes and individual student support. Do College Better has become a thriving niche in Northwest Arkansas. The company has been up and running since 2012, but CEO Anna Morrison decided it was time for a new marketing initiative and logo to represent the company today.
I think that our name comes off really confusing to people. It's hard to say, and it was hard to spell. So Campus Concierge was kind of had this confusing, like, what do they offer? You know, we know that they offer tutoring, but the concierge was kind of throwing everybody off.
Do College Better targets incoming freshmen or sophomores who find themselves in a hole with their grades and need help to improve them. There are a variety of membership options that students can choose from. Morrison says how the premium seems to be the most popular. For a $300 semester membership, the student receives discounted tutoring, personalized study plans, and weekly parent reporting.
We try to act as that liaison so that we can kind of filter that communication. So when you do have the opportunity to talk to your parents, they already know what's going on academically. So they can talk about things that you want to talk about, and it can be a more enjoyable relationship.
With a network of over 120 contracted, tutors make up the core of the employees in the company. In order to be a tutor, you must have a 3.5 GPA and taken the course in the past 2 years. U of A senior Garrett Bethel has been a tutor for over 2 years and teaches more than 5 courses.
I had a student actually that I've been tutoring all semester that he didn't miss a single question on his second Chem 2 test. And for me, that's super rewarding because you see a kid that's putting in the time, the effort, and that's really taking what you're teaching them and actually applying it on their own and doing well in the class.
Morrison explains how everyone is a family who all have the same goal in mind.
I want every single student that comes to DCB to not only feel like just because they aren't a good note taker or maybe not a good test taker, it doesn't mean that they're going to be a failure. Or just because you failed your first chemistry test doesn't mean you can't be a doctor anymore. So I want them to have the ability to know that they can do it, to fulfill whatever dream they may have.
In 2015, Anna was named the Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award, but she doesn't want to stop there. Her future plans include expanding her footprint to other universities across the nation. Reporting for UATV, I'm Allie Lynch.
You can find Do College Better at Dixon and Block Street. Film studio opens in Northwest Arkansas, what the company promotes to bring to the area.
One university professor steps down as department chair after being arrested. Find out why police took him into custody.
Welcome back to UATV. I'm Anna Thrash. The film industry in Northwest Arkansas continues to grow, with True Detective being filmed right in our backyards and now a new full production film house just down the road. UATV's Clarissa Bustamante is live with how this new addition will affect the local community. Clarissa?
Just in case you're like, studios were just yesterday. Let's talk about great producers, actors, photographers, even hair and makeup artists. What was all the hype about?
Music, bottles, and industry leaders from around the U.S. are all the things you'll find at Rock Hill Studios' grand opening. The new space is now the home of Arkansas's largest soundstage, which spreads over 4,000 square feet. Rock Hill was created after the founder, Blake Elder, shot a film in the area and noticed there was no major production houses like there were in his hometown in New York. He says he also noticed how many people wanted to create stories right here in Northwest Arkansas.
Some people that want to go to LA and go work there, and that's great. But there's also a lot of people that love the state and love this area and want to be able to do what they want to do.
The 30-year-old owner funded the whole studio privately, meaning everything you see when you walk in came straight from his own wallet.
Yeah, that's why I said it has to work. This has to work out.
The future looks bright for the young entrepreneur, with 4 feature films and 2 TV shows lined up for the upcoming months. But their services aren't limited to that. They also plan to do commercials and make their stage and equipment available to rent for other production houses.
The only way we're going to succeed at making this industry better is everybody succeeding as production companies.
The company has produced 8 feature films so far and says they plan to continue to make creative content on a consistent basis.
Like I said, Rossi Studios has made 8 feature films so far, one of which will premiere at the Film Festival next week. For UATV, Monte.
That's what's happening in Fayetteville. For the very last time, thank you for joining me all semester. I'm Anna Thrash.
Finals can be a stressful time of the year for many students. Find out what you can do to help unwind.
Hog country is getting heated as a warming trend strikes the south. Your 5-day forecast coming up after the break. Well, welcome back to UATV. This is your weather case by case with Ashlyn Grace. And guess what, guys? I have a beautiful week ahead of us. On Monday, a low of 54 with a high of 75. Some clouds. Sunday, sunny again, 72. Saturday, 71, sunny. Friday, sunny. Thursday, some clouds. It's going to be a beautiful week ahead of you guys. I'm looking forward to it. Back to you guys.
Well, pressure from exams, assignments, and even group projects dominate a student's life the last weeks of the semester.
Figure out what the university offers students to help in these trying times. Here's UATV's Wyatt Garrett with more.
Thanks, guys. The last few classes of the semester are passing us by, and summer is right around the corner. But first, students have to perform mental gymnastics. The end of the semester is here, and with it, stress and anxiety. University of Arkansas student Ty Connor says it takes a particular kind of person to balance the aspects of their social lives with school.
I think the workload is kind of overwhelming, but I think it takes a special kind of person to kind of just like be able to juggle all that and maintain it and be able to do it at the same time.
He understands that using your time wisely is key to a successful finals week.
Your time management skills have to be on check, like up to par. You can't be a slacker, you can't be a procrastinator. All comes down to time management and time planning, and make sure you're doing everything, the best you can.
The university recognizes that the last weeks of the semester can be accompanied by stress and anxiety. The school offers counseling for students dealing with such things. Assistant Director of Communications for the Pat Walker Health Center, Zach Brown, says the CAPS program sees an increase in patients come April.
So April continues to be the busiest month of the year for CAPS, as you can imagine, with the summer rolling closely ahead. We tend to see appointments book up very fast.
Brown says students shouldn't be timid about asking for help.
It's really important that you guys do ask for help, and then we are able to help provide you guys those tools and tips and resources that allow you guys to help manage your symptoms throughout the year without necessarily a mental health clinician.
Connor has his own advice for students dealing with the pressure the end of spring can bring.
Relax, give yourself a lot of time to work on what you need to work on.
Brown also told me that if a student is unwilling to go to counseling, that they should find a trusted family member or friend to talk to. Reporting live for UATV, I'm Wyatt Garrett.
Okay, bye. Thanks, Wyatt. To find more tips on how to manage anxiety and even depression, you can go to adaa.org. Well, the Diamond Hogs return to Fayetteville this weekend.
And one former Razorback football player may get drafted tonight, coming up in sports.
Welcome back to UATV Sports. I'm Katherine Hill. Let's start things off tonight with some baseball. The Diamond Hogs pitching staff came through in a big way Tuesday with a 5-1 win over Texas Tech. Junior pitcher Barrett Losky came out of the bullpen and in his first win of the season threw 4 perfect innings while striking out a career-high 10 batters. At the plate, the Hogs hitters came alive with 4 players having 2 hits each with a total of 10 hits as a team. The win makes it the 25th game where the Razorback offense recorded at least 10 hits. The Hogs start their 3-game series against Alabama tomorrow here at Baum Stadium. And that's not all who Arkansas welcomes to the Hill this weekend. This time, though, it's with a baton. The men's track and field team hosts the National Relay Championships starting tomorrow at 11, which will highlight 16 Power 5 programs. Must-watch events are the long jump and the 4x100 meter relay. To the national stage, the NFL draft begins tonight in Dallas. First-round picks will be selected, and we've got our eyes set on one former Razorback who may be among them. Frank Ragnow, who hopes to play center or either guard position, has potential teams looking at his consistency and versatility on the field. As of now, he's predicted to go 21st by the Cincinnati Bengals or 30th by the Minnesota Vikings. Both of those teams are looking hard for offensive linemen. But if that doesn't happen, reports have him going second round to the Kansas City Chiefs. We'll have to wait and see. Although Arkansas ended last season with just 4 wins, Ragnow proved his dominance on the field and courage off the field. In the middle of his junior season, Ragnow's father passed away. But he played for the Hogs in their matchup against Alabama just 7 days later, believing it's what his father would have wanted. He started and played every offensive snap in that game. This guy has heart. Be sure to keep an eye out for Ragnow throughout the weekend. Other potential picks this evening are Sam Darnold from USC and Baker Mayfield, who was selected by the Browns, and Saquon Barkley by the Giants. Be sure to tune back in for an hour-long draft special here on UATV. The Sports Advantage and 5-1 are teaming up to bring you a packed show. Sadly, though, that wraps it up for now. Signing off for the last time for UATV Sports, I'm Catherine Hill.
Welcome back one last time to UATV. Let's take a look at your hour by hour. Now, tomorrow marks 1 week until Dead Day, so good luck with finals, guys. Now, at 9 a.m., we have 52 degrees, and it is sunny outside. 3 p.m., 67 degrees. Yet again, it is sunny outside, which makes me super happy. I'm all smiles tomorrow. And then 10 p.m., we do have 56 degrees, and it is a clear sky, which is just absolutely amazing for that studying weather outside at the Greek Theater. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Ashlyn. Well, you may have noticed our reporters saying their farewells. We produced our final newscast of the semester tonight, and it just so happens to be the last broadcast from this studio.
Yep, UATV will move upstairs next semester to the new Media Center. The Arkansas Traveler, Hill Magazine, and others from student media will join us, and we hope you do as well. Now, before we wrap things up, I'd just like to give a little thanks to our producing crew that we've had all semester long on these Thursdays. And I would love to say a special thanks to my host, or my co-host here, Katie Davila. She will not be here anymore starting next semester. And I think everyone, including myself, is very sad about it.
Oh, thank you, Nick, so much. And thank you guys so much for tuning in with us.
Well, that's all we have for UATV tonight. I thought we were done, but thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Nick Camper.
And for the final time here at UATV, I'm Katie Davila.